Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures coming at you today with something I've been really excited to show you guys, and this is the finished big bad breakdown of Charizard, Charmander and Charmeleon. As you know, I did a video, one of my first ones in a long time, showcasing these two fantastic Pokemon either side of Charizard, and I wanted to just give you a lowdown on why I made it, how I made it, and everything else here today. So guys, please sit back and enjoy this video, and I'm going to talk you through why, how, and everything else that goes in between I made this Charizard figure. So first things first, why did I make it? Well, this is for my personal collection, and Charizard to me was always that monster, that crazy larger than life character back when I was a child growing up, watching the animated Pokemon series and looking at all these cool pictures and Pokemon cards that kids were bringing to school at secondary school. And he just stood out, man, like the vibrant colors, the awesome sort of teal blue / green here, sort of like more a bit like an aqua color, how something so small and cute could evolve, and you kind of see a bit of potential here, and then bam, here you go, Charizard's here. The flame on the tail, like how awesome is that? And it follows through from the original one, from Charmander all the way through to Charmeleon and then to Charizard as well. And the sheer scale of this character, you can see I've not got small hands, they're dirty because of all the painting I've been doing, but this guy is just an absolute monster, and I really wanted to get that across when creating him. Now, I specifically remember thinking about working on this. I'd already worked on a Blastoise, I'd already worked on other legendary names like Venusaur, Gyarados, and these other fantastic once-in-a-lifetime cool designs and Pokemons that you'd work on. However, I was always missing Charizard. It's such a mammoth task to work on him. I'm going to go free cam and show you guys a few different angles of him just while I'm talking you through. So I'll just adjust it. I started off making this Charizard using a completely aluminium foil, or aluminum foil as my American viewers would like to say, an aluminium foil base. Now, the reason I use that, I've mentioned on other videos of my Pokemon as well, is because I want this to be light. I don't want it to be heavy. If it's heavy, it's going to be more breakable. He is very big and he is still quite weighty, but he's really not as heavy as you think he would be. If this was pure clay, yeah, you know, you're talking it's going to be more fragile, more susceptible to breaks, and a little bit harder and more expensive to create as well. I used armature wire throughout the whole thing, created a bit of a base out the full, used the wire and then masking tape to basically create this overall idea of what he would look like as a finished figure, sculpture and Pokemon. Now, once I'd done all of that, I did all my clay sculpting. I'm pretty sure at the time I was watching the new Mission Impossible film. But yeah, fantastic film that was. I just added layer and layer of clay. So it's all about taking it in stages. You start off with just the body, making sure the feet hit the floor. You then add on the nails. You then add on the arms, slowly but surely, each time cooking the super sculpey clay as you go to make sure that you're capturing that exact part as you want it to go. I couldn't sculpt this all from hand in one sitting, so multiple sittings is needed. When the whole thing was finished, I added on the flames and I added on the wings at the back here. I used Vallejo paints to paint him. I think it was fire orange, I believe I used, as far as a colour, and I'm pretty sure it was teal or aqua teal for the wings that I finished there. Just going to move it around, give you a few different perspectives. I'm so proud of this. I'm going to show you a bit of a height, a bit of a summary of the height in a second. But as you can see, there are little imperfections, but they're always going to be with something that's literally so large, mammoth and gargantuan. I probably spent upwards of 15 hours working on this. I really don't have as much time to give that much time to anything these days with how many figures I'm working on. You can see they're all figures in the background that I'm working on for customers. And there's a nice little mud kit there I'm working on for my son as well. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the breakdown of him in the next couple of weeks. But for me, this is something that I had to have in my collection. I couldn't argue not having him there, considering I had all these other ones like Barbara Roach and other Pokemon that really aren't as legendary as the one and only Charizard. So let's break it down. He stands to the top of his head about 9 inches tall. As far as the wings, I would say just under 10 inches. If I go right back to the peak, the spike that's on there. Probably more like 9.5 inches actually. You can see his very first evolution, Charmander, is just under 3 inches. Charmeleon stands at bang on 5 inches. And there is no articulation, it's simply a sculpture. This is something that I wanted to be my perfect piece, my ultimate tribute to this fantastic, legendary, once in a lifetime starter Pokemon that really got me started with enjoying Pokemon, with loving this kind of fantastic dragon evolution, as you can see from the little tiny baby one all the way through to the big mummy bear one at the top here. Now, reflections, this is an absolute passion project for me. I won't be selling this. You could pretty much offer me anything in the whole world and I wouldn't want to sell it. However, I would be more than willing to work on one for somebody else. And the final thing that I would like to leave you guys with is, what would you say if I was to make another one of these and paint it black? Because I would love, personally, to do a dark Charizard, a shiny Charizard, like those Pokemon cards back in the 90s, taking me right back to my childhood. It was really hard for me not to do that in the first place. But I always think back to those early episodes of Pokemon where Ash finds this tiny little Charmander, and then slowly as he goes, this guy gets more and more independent and starts really kicking some ass. And hopefully you guys will think that this sculpture has kicked ass. I really loved working on it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Look at the glisten on that eye. Just used a nice varnish there to bring that out. Did it on the teeth and on all the claws as well. People, thank you so much for watching. Please ask me any questions in the comment section below. If anyone wants to buy one of these, if you like what you see, if you want to subscribe to my channel, get in touch on Instagram or Facebook, please feel free just to reach out. You can like, comment, subscribe, comment in the comment section below. And thank you again so much for watching. This is nearly 8 minutes of me just rambling, talking about something that I'm super passionate about and I really love. And I cannot wait to show you my next reveals. I've finished pretty much 75% of the starter Pokemon, and I would love to share them with you. If you're interested in making your own ones, I'll happily talk you through how to make your own one as well. Thanks again for watching. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.